with no disrespect, like I could never ever even think about interviewing Cuban Link, right?
Right.
Because of my relationship with Fat Joe.
Right.
It's no disrespect to him. I have no beef, I have no quarrel, but I'm with Joe. It's just simple. And I, on another note, I can't interview Reek because of the same thing.
Right.
My relationship with Busta is too crazy. He's told me. So in that situation, if I was to have either of those two brothers on, I would be wrong.
Right.
But that's personal.
Right.
Wrong as a friend.
As media, really?
As media?
You're supposed to be a whore.
Nothing's personal.
You're supposed to be a whore when you're a media.
For me, there are certain things that that you know, like, okay, you know, my moral standard couldn't allow somebody who presented fake paperwork on someone to come on the platform. Just reckless. And if you came on the platform and you said something reckless, like I would be responsible for that because I already saw it.
No, give me some.
Cuban, Pun, like I love those guys back in the days, but when you see certain things, it's like you gotta damn, bro. So to me, I wish you never did that, because now it's like,
hey yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Marc-Black, Smalley My Films. Thanks for tuning in. We gotta talk about Nore and Math Hoffa. I mean, they was on Drink Champs and they was discussing Cuban Link. And basically they said they wouldn't fuck with him as far as interviewing him on their platform. And the reason being is because they're cool. Well, Nore said because his relationship with Fat Joe. I'm saying, obviously, we know their relationship. But then again, he always had a relationship with Big Pun. And I know Cuban Link was around during those times. But then again, that was years ago. I think I was still in high school when Pun died. So that was years ago. Fast forward to now. I mean, they might not be as tight as they was if they were even tight, you know what I'm saying? And then obviously Nore and Fat Joe, they've been in the industry for a minute, just building, and you know, Latinas and Latin people up in the industry, you know what I'm saying, is building together, coming up. I mean, yeah, you fuck with the blacks, but I mean, we got our own little bond, Petey Crack, I mean, you get the whole little connections and shit. So anyway, long story short, Math Hoffa basically said the same thing, but he said his reason is because Cuban Link put fake paperwork out on Fat Joe. I mean, he did put it out real quick when niggas was having like little paperwork parties and shit, Clubhouse and all that shit. He tried to put it out, and I mean, he basically said it was fake after the fact. I'm gonna be honest, but niggas had already like figured kind of that it was fake. I'm saying, but I guess some niggas gave it to him. But the whole point is, like, before fact checking it and making sure it's fake or real, I'm saying, like, you supposed to do that before you bring it to the light on social media and really blame somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it really is. Like, you doing too much. You was too anxious to like make a motherfucker look bad, when in reality you made yourself look bad kind of because the shit was fake. You know what I'm saying? So you was reaching, as they say in battle rap. But long story short, so my question is to y'all still, do y'all feel like these guys are wrong, or can they do whatever they want because it's their platforms, which they can basically at the end of the day? But my thing is, like, is it a biased thing? Basically, to a point. But is it wrong, man? You know what I'm saying? Because like Cuban Link is kind of like feeling like he's blackballed to a point, because Math Hoffa, not for nothing, he rose out of nowhere. He got mad subscribers on YouTube. He got a crazy following. He's building this shit more and more and more right now. Drink Champs, man, them niggas is like, I ain't gonna say they like this, but nigga, them niggas is like the top. Them, No Jumper, Vlad ain't even a podcast, but Vlad, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to even say they podcast and shit like that, but basically like those interview type niggas with hip hop, they're all right there. Vlad, Drink Champs, Math, No Jumper type shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a blackball. Now the thing is, Cuban Link can go on Vlad, but Vlad's white. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Vlad probably got a bigger audience than them to a point, but it'd hit more on one of those platforms, as far as especially Drink Champs. With Math Hoffa shit, it'll pop too, because they're gonna chop it up, right? They're gonna put the the titles right to make niggas the clickbait type titles, even though they official, like it's gonna be quotes and shit, but it's gonna still make you want to click on it. And then you get to be around your peoples, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're comfortable kinda. You know what I'm saying? But would it be biased if he went on there? Like would y'all feel like Nore should, like, Cuban Link song Drink Champs, should Nore, like, if he say something crazy about Fat Joe, is Nore supposed to stick up for Fat Joe? Is he supposed to let him be? You know what I'm saying? Is that part of the reason he don't want him on there? Because it's like, I feel like that's part of the reason. Plus, they don't want him to say nothing crazy. But I feel like at the end of the day, the main thing is, like, you got a relationship with somebody and you just, like, you don't want to violate, or you don't want niggas to say nothing crazy about Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything can happen, because then you might feel like you got to jump in and say something or do something, or, I mean, or you might feel like this nigga is lying, and, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, a little while ago, Nore, they was asking him, well, they was talking, and he was like, basically, a lot of people be lying. Well, not even lying, but he basically said he saw, I think, punning contracts or something, and basically Fat Joe didn't steal from him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's in the air, but I just need y'all's opinion. That's why I'm doing this vlog. You feel me? So y'all let me know. Bias, not biased. Should they let him? Shouldn't they let him? Is it even fair? Should he be able to tell his story? I mean, yeah, like I said, he can go on Vlad. He can go on No Jumper. But those are white platforms, and yeah, they'll work. But it's different when it's like at the home. I don't know. It is what it is. It's your boy Marc-Black, man. It's Molly and my fans, man. Just let me know what y'all feel. All right, I'm out.